So a couple of players down, Leanne. What would the boss say if he was here with his golf clubs?
Keep your head about you and keep focusing.
Exactly. Focus on the...
On the prize at the end.
Yes. As it stands, the challengers have lost 2 brains from the final round. The eggheads have lost no brains. Next subject is sport. Is this a specialist subject?
Bradley.
Well, yeah.
Bradley?
Yeah. You've got to take that. I'll take that, please.
Against which egghead?
I'll have a go with Kevin, please.
OK, Bradley on sport against Kevin from the eggheads. Please go to the question room now. Bradley, what are your local teams?
Huddersfield Town and Bradford City.
So you support them both?
Sport's a bit of a strong. I do follow football quite generally, to be honest. But yeah, because of my 2 local teams, I do seem to check upon the scores and results.
And I gather there are a whole other load of sports you like as well, darts and Formula 1 and a whole range.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, play for my local pool team. But yeah, generally sports in general, any sport I watch pretty much.
So playing some and watching all the rest, and
yeah, drives my girlfriend a bit crazy sometimes, but yeah, it's I do enjoy it. So
OK, well, you're taking on the maestro here, Kevin. Although not bad at sport, Kevin, but it's not your strongest.
It's not the strongest, no.
Have you ever got a question wrong in sport?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. No, I've lost this one a few times.
OK, so 3 questions on sport in turn, multiple choice, and Bradley, you can choose the first or the second set of questions.
I'll go second, please.
So, Kevin, we go to you first. The rugby union player Gavin Henson left the Ospreys in 2010 and signed for which English club? Was it London Irish, Saracens or Gloucester?
I believe he moved to Saracens.
Saracens is correct. Over to you, Bradley. Jimmy Fortune and Joe Fanning are famous names in which sport? Badminton, horse racing or cricket?
I've never associated them with cricket. I'm saying they are, but I've never heard of them. I would tend to say more horse racing than badminton, so horse racing.
Horse racing is the right answer. Well done, Bradley. 1 each. Back to you, Kevin. Jonathan Edwards and Brendan Foster were both members of which athletics club? Gateshead Harriers, Cambridge Harriers, Birchfield Harriers.
Brendan Foster, of course, is famously northeastern. The principal club up there is Gateshead Harriers, and I believe Jonathan Edwards was also with them, so Gateshead Harriers.
Gateshead Harriers is correct. Back to you, Bradley. CONMEBOL, this is capital letters CONMEBOL, is the governing body of football for which region? Oceania, South America or Africa?
I would, out of them three there, I would tend to go for Oceania.
Your answer is Oceania.
Oceania.
It's South America. OK, if you get this right, Kevin, you've taken the round. Your third question. Which Australian tennis player won his native Grand Slam singles tournament in 1976, despite being ranked 212th in the world? Was it Mark Edmondson, Brad Druitt or Phil Dent?
I'm pretty sure that was Mark Edmondson. Yeah, Mark Edmondson.
Let's see. CJ?
Lowest ranked player ever to win a Grand Slam, Mark Edmondson.
Mark Edmondson is right. He was ranked 212, but he won it in Australia. So, Kevin, you've taken that round. I wouldn't call you our lowest ranked player, quite. You'll be in the final. Bradley, sorry, you've been knocked out by our egghead. That's the trouble with letting him go first. If he gets 3 in a row and you get 1 wrong, there's no way back. So please, if you can, come back here, rejoin your teams. So, as it stands, the challengers have lost 3 brains from the final round, whilst the eggheads have still not lost a brain. Now, the last subject before the final is film and TV. Who wants this?
I'd say
Rob,
you're the man on this.
Personally, yeah. I think leave Leanne for the general.
Watch more TV than anything.
You
can do it, Rob.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Rob,
it is.
OK. Against Rob, who?
Pat, please.
OK, Rob from the Crazy Golfers versus Pat from the Eggheads. And to make sure there's no conferring, please go to the question room now. So, Rob, you've been volunteered?
I have indeed.
Although I heard you saying you watch a lot of TV, so...
I do. That's the main thing I do in the evening is watch TV, so hopefully it's the All About TV programmes I've been watching, so...
And a bit of video gaming as well?
Bit of video gaming up to the early hours at weekends, yeah.
Well, what particularly are you video gaming on? Because the eggheads are always looking for recommendations.
I mainly play a lot of first-person shooter games like that, which tend to enjoy running around and shooting people over the internet. So.
Yeah, it sounds good. People you know, or you shoot anybody?
Complete strangers.
You ever played those, Pat? Because you've got a professional background in computers?
I've played shoot-em-ups in the past.
They can get addictive, though, Rob.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I got addicted. I had to take the CD out of my computer and break it with a hammer. That's the only way of stopping playing it.
No, you can't stop me playing.
All right, well, good luck. 3 questions, multiple choice. Would you like the first or second set, Rob?
I'll have the first, please.
Here we go. In 2005, Gethin Jones became a regular presenter on which TV series? Points of View, Blue Peter, or Gardener's World?
I don't think it's Blue Peter. And Points of View, I don't think it was on there either. Well, I'm not too sure on that, so I would say it's definitely Gardener's World.
No, it's not Gardener's World. Blue Peter is the answer.
Oh.
OK, Pat. The TV exercise guru Lizzie Webb, who joined TVAM in 1983, was popularly known by what name? Glad Lizzie, Bad Lizzie, or Mad Lizzie?
I think she was rewarded for her high-action style by being christened Mad Lizzie.
Mad Lizzie is the right answer. Now that we say her name, I can picture her immediately. I wonder what she's doing now.
Probably still in perpetual motion, isn't
Probably
it?
still, yes, spinning around in the studio somewhere. OK, Rob, your question. Which actress co-starred with Matthew McConaughey in the 1990 sequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Was it Renee Zellweger, Gwyneth Paltrow, or Hilary Swank?
Well, I've never seen it. Well, I would say I don't think it's the sort of film that Renée Zellweger would be involved with, and I don't think it's the sort of thing that Gwyneth Paltrow would do. So I'm going to have to say Hilary Swank.
Eggheads?
I've gone for Renee Zellweger, but...
Yeah, the answer is Renee Zellweger, as a matter of fact. Was it a bit more upmarket, upgrade?
That one sank without trace, I think.
Did it?
Nothing about it.
Because the first version is one of the most famous horror films ever.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. Doing a sequel 16 years later is not a terribly good idea.
No, probably not. OK. Pat, if you get this question right, you've won the head-to-head. The TV presenter Dominic Wood, one half of the duo known as Dick and Dom, was awarded which title in 1995? Was it Young Magician of the Year, Young Scientist of the Year, or Young Entrepreneur of the Year? So your question, Pat, if you get this right, you're in the final. The TV presenter Dominic Wood, one half of the duo known as Dick and Dom, was awarded which title in 1995?
Well, in 1995, he must have been probably a teenager. Young entrepreneur, young scientist, young magician. Gosh, I have no idea. I wondered, is any of those more plausible than the others? Young scientist of the year. Young magician. Well, the magician might suggest a connection with show business performing that may have led to his television employment. Entrepreneur, I really have no idea. I think I'm going to have to go for young magician on the basis that it's performance, and perhaps from there he moved on into television presenting.
OK, your answer is Young Magician of the Year. Rob, do you know this one?
I would also say it's Young Magician of the Year as well.
Yeah. Pat, you're right. It is Young Magician of the Year, so you've got the round. Rob, sorry you've been knocked out there.
Never mind.
Come back, both of you, and we will play the final round. So this is what we've been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So, Bradley, Hannah, Rob and Patrick from the Crazy Golfers. Sorry, but I need to ask you all, please, to leave the studio. Leanne, you are playing to win the Crazy Golfers £21,000, and they will be very grateful if you get the money, won't you? Yes. Pat, Judith, Kevin, CJ and Daphne, you're playing for something that money can't buy, the Egghead's reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge, and you would be allowed to confer if there was anybody with you. So, crazy golfers, the question is your one brain better than the Egghead's 5? And Leanne, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, please, Jeremy.
All the best to you. Good luck. What is the meaning of the French word demain? Does it mean yesterday, today, or tomorrow?
We do actually work for a French company, so I should know this. Just a little bit of an inkling on yesterday, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll go with yesterday.
Yesterday. What is the French word for yesterday, Judith? You French speaker?
Yeah.
Yeah is yesterday. The answer is tomorrow. Tomorrow is demain. Eggheads. Used in traditional shaving brushes. Silver tip is hair from which animal? Badger, horse, or mole?
Badger.
Andrew?
It's a badger.
Badger is the right answer. The way CJ just shouts, badger.
Badger.
Sort of military style answer from CJ. Okay, Leanne, your question. According to the Office for National Statistics, what was the most popular name for girls born in England and Wales in both 2008 and 2009? Was it Emily, Sophie, or Olivia?
I would think Olivia. I know a lot of young girls named Olivia, so I'll go with Olivia, please, Jeremy.
Spot on, Leanne. Well done. Olivia is the right answer. And that's a tough question as well. Well done. Eggheads, which glam rock band started out as a folk rock group with the debut album My People Were Fair and Had Sky in Their Hair, but now they're content to wear stars on their brows? Was it T-Rex, Sweet, or Mott the Hoople?
T-Rex. I think it's T-Rex. T-Rex?
I don't know.
I think T-Rex.
I think it's T-Rex. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
The consensus seems to be T-Rex.
T-Rex is your answer. Must be a contender for the longest album title in pop history. It's not Sweet or Mott the Hoople, it is T-Rex. Well done. OK, Leanne, you need to get this one right because they have got 2 right. £21,000 to play for. Here it is. The rival female politicians, Sheikh Hasina and Khaleda Zia, have both held the post of Prime Minister in which country? Is it Bangladesh, Lebanon, or Indonesia? The rival female politicians, Sheikh Hasina and Khaleda Zia, have both held the post of Prime Minister in which country? Take your time.
I think I'm going to have to just take a guess on this one. They sound as though it could be any of those, to be honest. I would take a guess at Lebanon.
Lebanon is your answer. It's actually Bangladesh. Sorry, Leanne. So Egghead's on 2 and you on 1. No way back for your team, and we say congratulations, Eggheads. You've won. Well, you got the girls' names right, and that
I did.
I wouldn't know the answer to
I
that.
got one.
And it's difficult playing on your own when the rest of the team have gone. But thanks a lot for coming in.
Thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed it.
I did, yeah, very much.
They're merciless, this lot, aren't they? Whatever mood you find them in, they're tough. Commiserations to the challengers. The Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them. Their winning streak continues. I'm afraid that means the crazy golfers don't go home with £21,000. So we now roll that money over to the next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Who will ever beat you? Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat